The Last Big Score. The Old Wolves of Hatton Garden. London. Spring was just waking up, and the streets had fallen into an eerie silence. The Easter holiday wrapped the city in a calm blanket. While most were busy making family plans, far beneath the surface of Hatton Garden, the city's glittering jewelry district, an operation decades in the making, was quietly unfolding. A group of old men, criminal veterans with decades behind them, some with walking sticks, others with oxygen tanks, were about to make history. This heist wasn't just about money. It was about legacy, redemption, and one last ride. Think like an insider, move like an outsider. It all began months earlier. Brian Reeder, 76 years old, nicknamed the Master, a career criminal, long retired. But this would be his farewell masterpiece, a final blaze of glory. He assembled a crew of old friends: Terry Perkins, 67, diabetic but a vault expert; Danny Jones, 60, cold-blooded, skilled in drilling and demolition; Carl Wood, 58, the locksmith and mechanic; and finally, a mysterious figure known only as Basil, young, quiet, and the true mastermind. The operation begins April 3rd, 2015, Good Friday. While the city slept, they entered through the roof. Basil had already disabled the alarm system. Then came the descent, 15 meters down an elevator shaft into the darkness below. At the bottom stood a wall, a thick, reinforced concrete barrier. Danny Jones unpacked the Hilti DD350 industrial drill. It roared like a beast as it carved through concrete and steel. For hours, they drilled and drilled. No one heard a sound, because the world was sleeping. 73 lockboxes, 14 million pounds. When the wall finally gave in, they entered the vault. A treasure trove lay before them: gold bars, diamonds, rare gems, cash, bonds, stacked high, glimmering. Terry's hands trembled. All those years. "We lived for this," he whispered. They cracked open 73 safety deposit boxes, working non-stop through the night. And when they couldn't finish it all, they left and came back the next day. They were inside for 4 days. Someone's always watching. But what they didn't know: one street camera had captured them coming in and out, and one of them made a simple mistake. Phone signals, vehicle plates, old arrest records. It wasn't long before detectives started connecting the dots. Operation Hatton Garden. The police waited patiently. Then, early one morning, they raided their homes. They didn't find young hotheads with guns. They found medicine cabinets, blood pressure pills, and orthopedic shoes. But they also found gold bars, bags of diamonds, and wads of cold, hard cash. Justice comes. Eventually, the gang was arrested and tried. In total, they received 43 years in prison. But Basil, the mysterious insider, he vanished. And most of the stolen fortune, still missing. The final act. This was one of the most daring and surreal heists in British history. But it wasn't just the tools or the timing that made it unforgettable. It was the spirit behind it. A group of aging men, each with a past, trying, just once more, to feel alive, to prove they still had it, to go out in a blaze of legend. One final score, one last heartbeat in the shadows. The Old Wolves of Hatton Garden.